we've based the idea of this website on trying to create a lot of interaction. So a lot of things that learners can do on their own, self-motivated learning, research, linking them to different websites and videos and questions they can ask themselves, set personal targets, all that sort of thing. So it'd be a shame if the main activity was just watching a PowerPoint. So we've been trying to put some interactive modules in here. And where we can, we've been using the ones that we've got on license from SmartScreen. And sometimes that's not going to be an option. The SmartScreen certainly doesn't cover the whole the whole qualification for carpentry and joinery. I'm guessing it's the same um, for other trades as well. So there are probably different options for that, and you might be aware of some yourself. I've been using H5P for the most part, and just show you what I've been using, and maybe it might be an option that you can try out as well. So if I go to H5P, I've got it as a favourite. There are two versions. There's the .com version and the .org version. The .com version you need a license for. You have to pay for it. .org you don't have to pay for it. They say that it's glitchy and you should always use the paid for version, but I suppose they would say that. So if you haven't already got an account, you need to create one. Nice and easy, free account. I've got one, so I can just log in, and I'm going to go to contents and create new content. And on the whole, I've been sticking to course presentation. Now, there's all sorts of self-help videos for that, and rather than duplicate that, I'll let you try it out if you think this is worth using. There's examples and downloads here, so you can do interactive videos, course presentations, branching scenarios, recordings, all sorts of different interactive content types. So let's say you like it, you use it, and you've built something. We need to be able to attach it to the site. So I'm going to go back to something that I've already built, and let's take this one. It's not the right one for this lesson, but it will show you how it works in principle. So what I need to do is get this interactive content, get the embed code. So copy that, and then go back to my website, which I'll close down again. Keep forgetting to open a tab. So make a cup of coffee while this loads up. The page I was working on was lesson 2.1. Is that right? Yeah, planning slightly. Okay, so now if I make a link here, well, I can't make a link here. Cutting to the chase, this won't let me embed, and H5P wants me to embed that content, not link that content. So, and this won't let me do it. As far as I can work out, there's no option to insert an embed code into here. I haven't been able to do it anyway. So I need to do two things. First thing I need to do is create a separate page that links to this page. It sounds complicated, it's not, and once you've done it 3 times it's easy peasy. So can you see all of these pages here have a little arrow beside them? That means they've got sub-pages. So I'll click on that one, and I'm going to copy it, duplicate that page. So these are all lessons. Inside the lesson sits an activity that links to this activity. So let's rename it as activity. We're saying 3.1. I'm working on. Lost with all the numbers, and that's done. So now Pick that up, click on it, drag it down, hover over the lesson 3.1, and now there's a sub-page for lesson 3.1. So far so good. It's already got an activity in it because I've just copied something, but that's not the activity I want, so I'm going to delete that one. I go to Insert, I go to Embed Code, and I paste it. So that's the code from the lesson that I've just theoretically just built in H5P. Click Next, Insert, there we go. Move it around, just center it on the page. Don't resize it. You think, oh, I'll resize that so it fits the page, and it'll look great on your laptop, but it won't work on your mobile phone. So while that's just loading up, while everything's working in there, I need to go back to the actual lesson. So here I am now in that activity, that's this. So I need to go back to the lesson. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a link. So highlight that, click on Insert Link. Don't add anything. Don't try and add that embed code, it won't work. Just scroll down until you find the activity that you want. So we've just made activity 3.1. I'll put on there somewhere. Find it. There you go. That's it. Apply, and Bob's your uncle. So I'm going to check that's all working. I'm going to publish the site. I'm going to view it. So that should be all fully functional now. So if I click on my activity, click to access it, and there you go. Doesn't look very big, but honestly, if you resize it, it won't work on a phone. You might think, well, why don't you just don't have that drop down, just insert an embed code in here. It kind of needs its own page. For this to work for you, so you're able to see it on a phone, it needs its own page. So that's the process. So it looks a bit scruffy here, but remember the learner is never going to see any of that. There's a lot of stuff there, but the learner won't see it, and hopefully the experience for them is nice and smooth. So that's that, and I suppose the process would be more or less the same if you were using another application to create interactive content.